got your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Squeeze you like I'm Elsa, so I let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, head to toe. Said you got your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it.
Hello beautiful, and welcome back to Tesa Tiara TV. For those of you that are new here, I am Tesa Tiara, and as you can tell by the title, today we're going to be doing a lot of business talk. So I asked you guys on my Instagram and here on the community tab to give me a couple of questions about business that you had, and you guys did just that. So we're going to hop right into those questions. For those of you that don't know me, I am a business owner myself. I have an online boutique called Color Me Cute Clothing, and I have been dibbling and dabbling into the boutique field of things for about 6 years now. So I do have a little knowledge. I don't know everything, but everything that I do know, I am willing to share with you guys, because each one teach one. And after I share with you this information, I don't want you to be stingy about anything. I want you to go out and I want you to spread the word to your friends, because there's more than enough money for all of us to make it here. Let's just be real. So let's hop right into these questions and get your questions answered. All right, so I'm going to be saying the names while I ask the question. If I butcher your name, I'm sorry. Charge it to my mind and not my heart, but I'll try my best to get them right. So Nadia Nova asked how to choose products that will sell. Why do you okay, so she had like a 3-part question. She said how to choose products that will sell, why you choose what you do, and touch on taxes. Love you back. So how to choose products that will sell. I like to choose products that I would wear. I feel like I have a good judge of character on clothing. So if I would wear it, I'm pretty sure there's somebody else out there that will like it. I know a lot of companies, or a lot of bigger companies, will tell you that they try not to get products that only you like, but I am that person. If I don't like it, it's not going in my boutique. That's just period. I don't care if Fashion Nova is selling it. I don't care what Instagram boutique is selling it. I don't care. If I don't like it, you're not going to see it. If it's something that I would not personally wear, it will not go in my boutique, because I am marketing to who? Girls like myself. So if it's something that you would like, get it for your store or whatever it is that you're selling. Why do you choose what you do? Once again, if I would like this sundress, I'm gonna buy the sundress. If I would wear this t-shirt, I'm gonna wear this t-shirt. And if you've been watching my vlogs and my videos, then you know I wear my merchandise. And that's another thing. You are your biggest walking billboard. So, and with that being said, you're not gonna catch me wearing something I don't want to wear. You get what I'm saying? Like, no. She wants to hear my touch on taxes. Well, honestly, Nova, after this year, I will be getting an accountant. Silence this. I feel like I've gotten to a point where I need an accountant. Like, I just have too much going on and multiple streams of income. So I'm getting an accountant starting in January. Up until now, I've always done my taxes myself. I think that TurboTax is a very, very good tax company to go through, because they walk you through everything. I always tell people TurboTax is taxes for dummies, and I love TurboTax. I've used TurboTax for like the past 7 years. I swear by TurboTax. So yeah, either get you an accountant or go through TurboTax. Jamaican Queen 4128 says, what company do you use to run your online store? Do you feel like it's easier? I currently use Shopify. I've used a few like website companies. I've used Vistaprint. I loved Vistaprint. Vistaprint used to be my #1 like website platform, and then they changed things up, and I was like, yeah, this is not gonna work. So I left them and I went to Shopify. But I've used Shopify, Vistaprint, and Store Envy. Store Envy is a very, very good one for those who are just starting off, because you do not have like a monthly fee. I don't recall having like a monthly fee with Store Envy, but you have to pay, like if you want like a personalized URL, then it might be like $5 a month. If you want to incorporate like discount codes, then that might be like another $5 a month. But paying $10 a month for a website, baby, you can't beat that with a stick. What are Khadijah says, what are the 3 most important equipment items you think is needed? For one, a printer. I cannot live without a printer. I need a printer because I ship everything out from my home, and then I take my stuff to USPS, but before it gets there, it's already packaged, shipped, and labeled and ready to go. I don't even have to talk to the people at the counter. So I would definitely say a printer, a good quality camera, whether it's a real camera or the camera that comes equipped with your phone, but you need something to take nice pictures, and a scale. You need a scale because, once again, I ship out everything from home. So you have to know how much your things weigh, because you don't want to overcharge your customers for shipping, and then you don't want to undercharge your customers for shipping, and then you have to deal with the rest of that shipping cost. So those are my 3 must-haves: a scale, a printer, and a good quality camera or a phone camera. Khadijah also says, how did you market your brand for people without social media? I market on social media. I rarely market to, like, I market on social media. I honestly don't have an answer for that. I feel like it's 2020. For this day and age, social media is the gold mine for any kind of business, because people will ask you for your Instagram account before they ask you for a business card. You know what I mean? So yeah, social media is definitely the way to go. Kendall Wright says, what keeps you motivated on slow days? When days are slow for my business, what I tend to do is I'll go back through like my payouts, which your payouts are what Shopify, like when your money, Shopify sends out your money daily, but like if I made a purchase today, that money might not hit my account until 2 days later. So I go back and I look at my payouts when they were high, and I look at how many sales I made last week or last month, and it just reminds me that if I did it then, I can do it now. So I use myself as motivation, or my previous numbers as motivation, if that makes sense. Yonsei's Peaches says, how did you gain more foot traffic to your Instagram and website? I would say do ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, anywhere you can get an ad, put it there. Once again, social media is the biggest platform out, okay? Instagram is huge. Imagine, you see how much time you might spend on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook? Multiply that times millions. People are going to see your stuff if you put ads out. And if you have good things, they're going to click on it. Now, one thing I will say is do not get discouraged, because they say on average, a customer has to see something from your website or advertisement or whatever. They have to see your name at least 7 times before they consider buying from you. So just because you put out one ad, don't get discouraged if you didn't make any ads from that. Keep making ads. You want to keep getting your name out there, because if I see Tata's Tootsie Rolls today on my Instagram, I might be like, okay, next. And then I see it again tomorrow, okay, next. I'm not interested in Tata's Tootsie Rolls, okay. And then by like the 4th day, and I'm looking at Tata's Tootsie Rolls and I'm hungry, and I'm like, that candy did look good. Let me just click on this and see what it's talking about. Now you just gotta click for me. Even if I didn't buy anything this time, you gotta click for me. And then 2 weeks later, you did another ad with some more candy from Tata's Tootsie Rolls. And I was like, okay, this look good too. So now I'm on your website, and even if I didn't order anything from your website, you still got my attention further than what you did the last time. And then Lil John have a birthday party, and I need to get Lil John some party favors. I'm gonna be like, Tata, Sissy Rose been having a lot of good candy deals. Let me go ahead and just order some from them. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Everybody's not gonna order from you the first time, but keep pushing your ads. Social media is your gold mine. They Crave J asked, are you thinking of having brand ambassadors? Not at the moment. I've thought about it. I've even reached out to some people that have like a very big following, you know, just to get an idea of like their price range and stuff like that for promoting my brand. And I've actually gotten a lot of good feedback and prices that aren't too far out of my budget. But right now I'm not. I feel like I'm doing okay, and it's baby steps, and I don't want to rush into it. So right now I'm doing okay. So eventually brand ambassadors may come, but as of now, we're low-key. Simply Chrislyn says, how much did you spend on your first merchandise order? I don't recall. I will say, we're just gonna say a ballpark figure of about 100, because like a lot of places that I would order from, like in the beginning, in order for you to do a bulk item with them, it had to be at least $100. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 100. Call Me Nikki says, how do you make a website? I would prefer for you to go through Shopify. Shopify is a drag and drop website. It's really not that hard at all. So just go on there. And the good thing about Shopify is you have 2 weeks before you have to make your first payment. They give you a 2-week trial run. So go on to Shopify and dibble and dabble with your pictures and stuff like that from your website and see how you like it. And if you don't like it, you know, kind of go with someone else. Store Envy is a whole lot easier in terms of building this website, but you don't get the perks of like Shopify. So yeah, I would say go with like a drag and drop company where you're clicking something and it takes you to a folder in your computer and you just put the pictures and stuff that you need there. Kelly Haygood said, do y'all buy from a vendor or wholesale? They may be the same thing. Don't quote me on this, but I want to say a vendor and a wholesale is basically the same thing. I'm not sure, so don't kill me in these comments. But all I can say is I buy from both. How to get your website up and running? You just do it. You do it. You just start. Oh, and that question came from Kookie Gemini. You just take the time. When I build my website, y'all, I shut out the world for like a day, because I'm not the person that likes to jump into my website for an hour and then go do something and then come back the next day and then give it 2 more hours. When I do websites, I am fully focused and committed to getting my website up and ready. So I will legit block out a whole day to focus on my website, because it is tedious work. It is not quick like that. It is like hours. You might as well sit down for an 8-hour shift and work on your website, especially if you want it to be exactly how you want it to be. Extraordinaire One says, how do you manage your time with so much going on? I have to write things down. I have an agenda. I have a calendar. I have a whiteboard. I have sticky notes. And I keep all of that stuff together. As a matter of fact, let me just show you like really quick, like my desk area. To sum it up, I have my agenda. I have my whiteboard, which is very important. And then I have my calendar here, and then I have sticky notes. I am a write it down type of person. I have to write everything down. Like I have to. If I don't write everything down, I become very discombobulated and very unorganized. So I will write everything out until my heart's content, and that way I feel put together and whole. Tommy Spears says, how do you keep such a positive energy with such a busy schedule? I'm overall just a happy person. I am a glass half full type of person, so that definitely keeps me going. It definitely keeps me happy. I'm not the type of person to dwell on certain situations. So like if something makes me mad or angry or just whatever, I just have to remind myself that my entire day does not have to be like this. This is only a moment. And you know, take a 10-minute breather, light a candle, meditate if I need to, turn on some jazz, and keep pushing, because other things have to get done. Suture Soul says, how much inventory do you purchase at once? Honestly, it just really all depends on my budget, because my budget for my business varies month by month depending on what all I have going on in terms of money going out. So it just really all depends. Like, I don't tell myself I'm gonna buy 6 things this month. I put myself on a money budget for my boutique every month. So for one month I might say, okay, I'm gonna spend $1,000 on my boutique. And then another month, like, I might be like, okay, well, I'm only gonna spend $500 on my boutique. But I try not to go below 500. I try my hardest. Like, going below 500 is just not a thing for me right now. Suture Soul also asks, is Wix good for a website? I tried Wix, but it was years ago, and like Wix price was like ridiculous, so I ended up not going through them. But I've looked at them not too long ago, and I want to say that their prices have dropped, but I still can't confirm whether or not Wix is good or not. I would say like Google like Wix website reviews, or come on to YouTube and type in like the same thing, Wix reviews, Wix website reviews, and just see what other people have to say about it, and then kind of like base your decision off of it that way. Aubrey the Baddest says, hey girl, any tips for becoming a social media influencer to help boost your business? Posting, consistency, and being cute. And I know, like, it's so, what's the word? It's shallow, but if you really think about it, 90% of influencers are really pretty. 90% of influencers do their makeup, they take good pictures. Influencers just make it seem like their life is popping. So fake it till you make it, and stay consistent with posting. When you're trying, what's this? KLH says, when you're trying to find vendors, what questions you ask them about being a vendor? Honestly, I don't ask them anything. I look at their reviews. Reviews are everything to me with anything that I do. I don't care if it's a restaurant. I don't care what it is. I'm a review type of person. I hawk reviews. So if your reviews aren't good, I'm not buying from you. And the reason I say I don't ask them anything, because anybody can lie. I can tell you that that sweater is polyester and I know it's cotton. You know what I'm saying? Just to get your money. So I don't talk to them. I go back and I look at the reviews of everybody who's bought things before me. Darling Goodbody says, I want to sell lingerie for women of all sizes. Where should I go for wholesale merchandise? Try out LA Showroom, try out Alibaba, try out AliExpress, try out DH Gate, try out all of those wholesale. Somebody asked, who's the best DJ in Atlanta? DJ G Code. Period. How long did it take you to find a supplier you trusted? I get my things from like multiple suppliers. I don't just have one supplier that I go to for everything. I have a plethora of suppliers, and it doesn't really take me long at all. I order from you once. If I don't like it, I never order again. I order from you once if I like it, and I just keep going from there. Keeping Up with Lexi says, how do you go about starting a business? I've been told to go through the Georgia State website, but every time I Google it, I never see the option to go through the process. Do you know the exact website for it? I do not know the exact website for it. I would honestly say start off with one website, and if they have a number, call and see what information you can get from them. And I'm pretty sure whatever they don't know, like, they'll redirect you into where you know the information that you need. So I would just say pick up the phone, call one number, and just go from there. Martigas Johnson says, I have a question. When is the best time to start a website or Shopify? Because I'm torn to start one because I feel like I don't have a lot of varieties yet in my product. It doesn't matter. It's people out here who start a website with just one product. One product can get you far. So I would say start a website today. You don't have to have a lot. Start with one and build. Everything has a starting point. So start today. Go ahead, create that website, and just keep it moving from there. How to separate the Vanessa Chino says, how to separate the business money from your money, shipping cost determination. I have multiple bank accounts. So I have a bank account for business, and then I have a bank account for everything else. So that way, all the money that comes from my website goes directly into my business account. So that way I don't even have to worry about that. Cookie Chantel says, do's and don'ts for beginners, how to start a business, how to save money for new inventory. First of all, in terms of the do's, you definitely have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. You definitely have to put the time in for your business. If you don't put the time in for your business, no one else will. Thirdly, in terms of do's, I would say put your business before somebody else's business. And what I mean by that is, if you have a job, that's cool. But do not allow your job to tire you out so much that when you come home, you can't package orders. Or when you come home, you can't respond to your customers. Or when you come home, you're not editing your business and you're just letting your business fall by the wayside because you're working for somebody else. Never be a slave for somebody else's business and then you cannot come home and tend to yours. Those are my definite do's. My don'ts is, don't expect for the people who personally know you to support you, because 9 times out of 10 they're not going to support you, and that's just what it is. People who don't know you are going to support you way more and way faster than people who know you. So keep that in mind and don't let that discourage you. How to start a business, I would say come up with something that you know you genuinely like. Don't start a boutique just because everybody else has a boutique and you're not really into fashion. Don't try to sell hair when you're all natural and you don't even wear weave. You know what I'm saying? Like, find a business that you're passionate about. If you're passionate about kids, start a daycare. If you're passionate about animals, start dog walking or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, but stick with what makes you happy. Clothing makes me happy. I enjoy people getting my pieces and they let me know that they enjoy it. Like, I'm all about clothes, child. So yes, do something that, you know, like I said, makes you happy. Because one thing that you don't want to do is be working for somebody else and then you don't really want to work for them. You're miserable, and then you start your own business because of the money or because Tasha down the street doing it, and you're still miserable because it's not something that you really wanted to do. Your business is your escape route to financial freedom, and just freedom in general. So if you start a business and it's not something that you really want to do, you're not going to feel that freedom. You're just not going to be happy. How to save money for inventory. One thing that I do is every month on the 1st, I come up with a new number. So if I say I want to put up $500 for my business, I'm gonna put up $500 for my business. There's no ifs and buts about it. If I don't have to go out to eat, if I don't go out to eat with my friends or something like that, or if I'm just not gonna buy a new wig or whatever, like there's more important things to life than doing extracurricular stuff. Like for me, my business is important. Like my business is very important. So if things have to fall by the wayside to accomplish what you need to accomplish for saving up your business, then that's what you do. Because you have to remember, your business is a give and take situation. Everything that you put in your business is going to come out of your business. Alright you guys, so that is the end of this video. I have answered all of the questions that you guys put forth. I hope you really enjoyed this. And I hope you really like these type of business conversations. If so, make sure you give this a thumbs up and comment down below, did I answer your question? And just let me know if y'all like these kind of videos, because I can talk about business all day, to be quite honest. I really can. So yeah, as always, thank you for clicking this video, because you didn't have to click this video. You could have clicked the one before, you could have clicked the one after it, but instead you decided to come kick it with moi, and I'm very appreciative of it. Bye y'all.